Yo, it's your dog Art Man the Great, back with another boxing conversation. Man, I'm just on the road, headed to the crib real quick, so I ain't get time to really watch the fight. But I heard Staniosis won. Staniosis, he did his thing against Maestro or whatever. Good W for him. I haven't really watched the Canelo fight just yet, but I'm gonna watch it when I get back from making this play real quick. But yeah, I really don't even have a pick for this fight, Canelo versus Mungia. Obviously, I believe Canelo's going to win because he's the more experienced fighter. But then again, he is kind of on a decline when it comes to like age and skills. But it is what it is. I feel like he's still experienced enough to beat dude. And you never know if Mungia took the check to fucking sit down. So you never really know. Let me drop the link because this might chop it up on here real quick. But yeah, I just got done listening to Kendrick Lamar diss. Hey, that nigga went crazy, man. Went crazy. That shit got me. I'm more hyped about that fucking diss than I am the Canelo fight. Unfortunately. So what's good, Art Man? Hey, I can't read all the text because I am driving right now, but I'm gonna try to look at it. So what's good, Art Man? The thumbnail's hilarious. I didn't have any Canelo pictures in my phone, so I just said fuck. Let me just use this picture that I had. That's just funny as shit though, because that is the Juice Crew, man. It's so crazy how many people popped out of that's been, with Reynoso's camp. But he's not officially in Reynoso's camp, so you can't really look at Reynoso and say he's the problem. But damn, nigga, I mean, everybody that was associated with you, they done popped. Now we just waiting for Andy Ruiz to pop. If he popped, that's everybody. Shout out to everybody, man, in the chat. We was just chopping it up, talking about some boxing and shit, man. I'm super hyped about that Frank Martin fight. I don't care what nobody says. I'm hyped about that Frank Martin fight. Um, the reason why is because I believe that Frank Martin is a tough task. I feel like he's a tough opponent. But on paper, if you look at it, it looks like Frank Martin's about to easily get washed. But I think it's going to be a good fight. Gervonta is projected to win, but I'm rooting for Frank Martin because I am biased. Gervonta been looking real crazy in the light, disrespecting Haney or disrespecting the sport of boxing by supporting Ryan Garcia during this time of him being caught with peds. I can't respect that. So I want Frank to humble him, and I'm totally honest. I just want him to humble him. Hey, oh, yo, what's going on?
Hey, salute, family. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, can y'all hear me all right? Does it sound like too much noise going on?
Nah, you sound good. There's some scuffle in the
Okay.
background, but it's cool.
Yeah, a little stuff. I'm driving my truck. But anyways, yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
What you think about the Frank Martin versus Tank press conference? Did you see that?
I saw glimpses of it. People were saying, "Oh, Frank's scared," but I didn't really see that.
I didn't see
Frank ain't
that
look
at
scared to me.
all. I'm like, and I was surprised. I'm like, dude, but I had a feeling they was gonna say any little thing that Frank does, they're gonna say he's scared because there's a lot of Tank groupies. A lot of what I
Yeah.
noticed about fans is that they don't really necessarily like the sport of boxing. They just like Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
damn, dog, like, I get that you like him, but man, are you not giving Frank any chance in this fight? They make it seem like Tank is fighting a bum, but they want to turn around and want us to give him credit for beating this guy that they think is a bum.
I mean, they better pray Tank don't lose, cause y'all really writing a check with your mouth. Your ass might not be able to cash that.
Yeah, they saying, oh, Tank gonna knock him out. And my thing is like, okay, if Tank gonna knock him out, why are you guys saying the late rounds like 8, 9, 10? Why not early? if he's such a slouch compared to Tank.
Well, here's something interesting. This is the first black fighter, like real black fighter, that Tank has fought. I mean, can you name one that's like a black American fighter?
That
A
what?
big critic that Tank has ever fought that was a black American fighter.
It's not even just Black American. It's Black American in a top contender. Have you seen
Yeah,
him fight one of those?
never.
Never. He's probably fought some random black guy down the line, but
Yeah, yeah, of course. But a real name, like so he's definitely, if he doesn't do what he normally does, then there's questions about that, because he's knocking out dudes that are, I guess I wouldn't say they're cans, but they're not top level competition like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
didn't Rolly just get knocked out recently?
yeah. Like the Rolly. Sometimes I think to myself, I be thinking to myself like, damn, I really spent $70 to watch fucking Javante fight whack ass Rolly. What the fuck? Rolly is trash, man. I don't care what nobody say. Rolly is trash, man. And we paid top dollar to see that shit, or I did. I don't know if y'all did, but I did. And I'm thinking to myself like, is I like Frank, but on paper, is he really a step up in competition? Really?
Um, on paper, it doesn't seem like he is, because he doesn't really have the best name on Frank's resume is was Mike was Little
Rivera.
Ali. Yeah, yeah, Rivera. So, and even then, Rivera really wasn't tested either. You know, they were two names that were coming up that faced each other. But then again, that's something that Tank also has never done. He's never faced a contemporary that was coming up with him, which would be Shakur or Dev. You know, so I
That's
guess he,
true. That's true.
I guess he could.
I really can't wait to see this fight. Like I wish the fight was tomorrow because
Yeah,
I like Frank Martin, dude, and a lot of folks are saying that he's scared. I don't see that scaredness. Like I said, I'm from the Midwest. Frank Martin's from the Midwest as well. We don't do too much talking, but when
yeah,
it's go
bruh.
time, it's fucking it's go. It's a go time. We going. So
I hope Tank doesn't think the way his fans are thinking, that, oh, he's scared, we gonna whoop him easy. That's gonna get him beat.
I actually hope that he thinks that, man. I really do hope that he thinks that. And I kind of want Tank to win because in my mind, I still want to see the Haney versus Tank fight.
Yeah, on
But
they should beat each other.
it's like I really want to see Frank go in there and put in some work because we need some new stars in the game. We need some new
Yeah,
names in the game that's really doing things because this Javante Davis, like his stands, it's getting to a point where it's like, come on now, bro. The stands were just saying that this guy Javante Davis can beat motherfucking Errol Spence and give fucking Boots Ennis a problem in the ring. And I'm like, nigga, hell no. Nah.
stop it, dude.
Stop that
Stop
shit.
it,
That shit remind me of the fucking the Canelo fans who said that Canelo can go
bro.
up there and
They're
fuck
cut
with
from the
Usyk.
same cloth. Same cloth. I even can compare Canelo and Tank. They cut from the same cloth. They move the same way, man. I
Literally,
get it.
these
Like,
guys saying that this dude can. I'm like, bro, if Tank told y'all that he don't want to go to up higher than 140 no more because Barrios gave him a tough fight, what the fuck do you think Errol Spence gonna do?
Barrios gave you a tough fight. Errol gonna beat your ass, bro.
Like, come on now. And they say, oh well, Errol lost to Bud, so that means
Yeah, cause
he's
Bud
gonna
is the
lose to
man.
Tank. They say he's gonna lose to Tank because he fucking lost to Bud. I'm like, nigga, what? And these the same niggas that'll tell you don't use triangle theories.
Yeah, no, boxing is more about who you're a fan of. The logic comes after. The logic is second to the fandom. It's fandom then logic. Because I'm seeing people spin narratives on this whole Ryan stuff.
Literally, man. And this shit with Tank defending Ryan, I can't respect that shit, man.
That's
And I don't
bananas,
care.
bro.
I don't care how many fucking tattoos Tank got and how much drip he got. Nigga, you supporting a cheat, nigga, and you telling that shit to the casuals like, they're supposed to support that shit too, man. Like, I ain't rocking with that. I don't care if you the favorite or you got sell this many pay per views. If you're going against the sport of boxing, I'm always gonna choose boxing over the boxer.
Yep. So to defend that stuff, bro, I see Tank fans online talking about they're attacking some dudes. They were like, "Yo, you got to stay on code. Why you going against Tank?" I'm like, bro, Tank is never on code. How we gonna be on code with a dude that don't got no code? Tank is
Never
on.
on Cole. It's crazy. I didn't expect Shakur to be on Cole, but Shakur, the main nigga on fucking Code, he's like, yeah, nigga, fuck that cheating shit. The fuck you don't get no props for cheating, but here Javante is. But I think it's because Javante, you know, Ryan beating Haney is kind of like a good fucking thing for his resume because it's
To
like,
a
oh,
bitch.
so you see the guy I beat, he went on to do great things, but it's like,
To
no,
a
nigga,
bitch, that's a good thing.
no,
To
nigga, you got to keep it 100, nigga. Bro, he just did an interview and he's explaining like, yeah, the difference between me and Haney fight with Ryan. No, nigga, bring
nigga,
up the
you need to fight
peds.
Haney.
Bring up the peds, nigga. You didn't fight Ryan on peds. Haney fought Ryan on peds. Bring up
You
that
fought a
shit.
depleted one. You fought a depleted Ryan.
You fought a depleted Ryan that wasn't on the fucking
He
juice.
fought an enhanced Ryan, not a regular Ryan. You fought a depleted. He fought something beyond the regular. So you ain't fight the same people. So real talk, bro. That sounds like you ever seen an episode of Family Guy where Peter finds out Lois was banging the members of Kiss and he was happy about that?
Yeah.
Like he was like he slept with Kiss too. Like nigga, what kind of
and,
I see
and
fans.
that's exactly what it's like because it's like he feels like he beat Haney too because Ryan beat Haney, and now he's talking about some man. They trying to take this win away from Ryan. What you mean they trying to take this win away from Ryan? This nigga popped for fucking 2 performance enhancing drugs, and now they're saying they might be a third one.
Bomba, what? A
Yes,
third
bro.
one?
Yes, they're saying that
Bro,
they're
if
gonna
there's a
do
third
another
one, get him out of the sport.
they're doing another
Get him out of the
further
sport.
analyst and they're checking to see if there was an additional performance enhancing drug or what I think it was, but my theory is that they're gonna catch him for the masking agent he was using.
Yeah. But that's what I was thinking because when he change thing was going on, when people were saying, yo, he's on cocaine, listen to his voice. I'm like, bro, Fury was on that same type of time. And then he pops for Nandrolone. Cocaine is a masking agent specifically for Nandrolone. People do that in boxing. They take coke for masking Nandrolone. So I think his whole alleged drug use was just he knew that he was on something. He behaves like a guilty kid who's trying to create a to foreshadow an excuse. Like, oh yeah, I was doing drugs, but maybe the cocaine I was doing was contaminated. Because even John Jones used that excuse. Cocaine cut with Tyranobol.
Like, come on, bro. Like, and my thing is with Ryan, fans are talking about, oh, well, it's still Haney's fault that he lost. Like, bro, what are you fucking saying? Like, the dude was on a performance enhancing drug. Do you not understand what the P and E stand for in PEDS? Performance enhancing. So his fucking performance was fucking over. He was able to do things that he wouldn't normally do on the performance enhancing drugs, like have endurance in the later rounds. Said Ryan's a clown. You know who's a clown? The niggas defending Ryan, talking about the Illuminati is the reason why his test got fucking his test is spiked or some bullshit. Talking about his test is fucking spiked. I'm a fucking grown ass man. I ain't believing that bullshit. Fucking talking about the Illuminati, and I'm like, okay, who are these mysterious people that setting Ryan up? Bill, Bill doing it, Victor Conte. All this talking gonna get Ryan a fucking defamation lawsuit. Yo,
Yeah,
what's
man.
going
Like,
on?
hey, what's up, man? That whole I'm starting to believe that like people are really, 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 really stupid. Like this, like Ryan is not going against no Illuminati. Like this was so crazy to me that I don't understand. So he like had all this information on these elites, and then he didn't release them when he, but he's also like this like grandstanding moral high ground person, right? But he didn't release these information on these elites that, in his words, were trafficking children. He didn't do this after he won, and he's only threatening to do this now that he is, caught with steroids. Like, how does that make sense? You're telling me this
That
guy's
makes a
just
lot of sense, doesn't it?
he's such this amazing man, but when he's on top of the world, he doesn't expose these elites. But now when they're trying against them, now he's gonna expose all these elites. Like, how dumb are these people, bro? That don't make no sense to me, bro.
That is a damn good point.
Bro, you got football players. You got football players like Des Bryant talking about some. Yeah, man. Ryan is a powerful voice in boxing, and they're trying to shut him up, man. Like,
Yeah.
what the
You're a
fuck are you
fucking
even
dumbass.
saying?
Oh
What are you
God.
saying?
Yo, Art, real quick. For the people saying that the Illuminati is in on it, is trying to get Ryan, if there was a dude, the singer of Linkin Park and the singer of Chris Cornell, both performed in Haiti on behalf of the Clinton Foundation. And when they were down there during the earthquake in Haiti, they started coming out and they're like, "Yo, they're kidnapping children. There's stuff going on down here, and the government is involved." Both those singers were adamant about it. They're dead now. Ryan is still alive. You think if the Illuminati wanted you,
I know. This is
bro?
ridiculous. I know. Like,
They spoke about kids and they're gone. This is before the Jeff, before that stuff came out. So they were talking about it when it was a thing to expose. What did Ryan expose that wasn't already exposed? That you can't
nothing.
find on Google.
Nothing.
Nothing. So
Nothing. And all his information don't make sense. Like, you got out of this, and telling me they didn't kill you when you went to the world saying this happened. Oh, like, if I'm the Illuminati and you have this information on me, what makes you think I'm going to let you live to even have this information? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not letting you get up here, bro. You dying.
yeah, yeah.
Like, you not living, bro. I'm like, if the Illuminati isn't a bunch of stupid idiots. They've run the world for thousands of years, hundreds of years. They're not this stupid. You get Ryan Garcia. Like, come on, bro. We gotta be smarter, man. Like,
So facts. So wait, this
And
powerful
here's
Illuminati. How do we know Ryan isn't actually Illuminati and just pretending he's not? Because he has all the tropes. You're rich, you powerful, you with a
yeah,
weirdo like Oscar. Oscar was the face of boxing. He's touched and been touched. That has all the tropes of it.
yeah. But he's just some amazing voice. Like, when did Ryan Garcia? It's like the whole world is like becoming like a bunch of sheep, in my opinion. It's like all like losing our brains and we're like, oh yes, PEDs are not like people are defending PED use. When have we ever defended PED use? He tested positive for an anabolic steroid. Like, what are we talking about? And like, he could have microdosed. Like, and like, it's people like not understanding how like the whole process of like how we collect tests work. You don't get your test in the same exact day. And like Caleb Plant said, they test you way before that fight date again, and then they test you on the fight date as well. So like, even if you says your test may be early, it's like before the fight. It may have not been before the fight. They may have got the result back like during the fight, before the fight. And then after they tested you as well. So I mean, it's just like it's ridiculous, man. Like, it's just like I've never seen so many people defend. I mean, two things can be true. Yes, Devin made a lot of mistakes with guarding the hook, but Ryan Garcia also took steroids, and that may have led him to be able to have more power on those shots and knock Devin Haney out. Like, two things can be true. Yes, Devin didn't defend the hook well at all. That's a fault on him not having the most. That's a fault. That's the fault on the mechanics of his jab and like just the game plan of trying to press. Like, Devin's not a front forward fighter. He should have never fought that kind of fight. Like, he needs to get over the fact that he needs to knock people out. That's just not you, man. He keeps saying that every fight. Oh, I want to knock this guy out. No, you're going to be Devin Haney. You're going to box circles around these guys. Also, he needs to improve on his inside game because he was smothering a lot of his work. Ryan does that shell shit. You cannot smother your work. You have to beat him up on the inside. And he started doing that later, but like he should be doing that all night. But it's just like two things can be true, man. Like, yes,
What
Devin
happened
needs.
to moral fiber?
Yeah,
Because,
like,
as you just
ridiculous.
said, defending a drug cheat, you
Yeah,
must have no fucking morality.
thank you. He could have killed Devin, for real. Then what? Now we're all sad. Oh, now we're like, oh my gosh, well, something so bad happened. Like, what's like, what does someone need to die before we take the sport seriously? For real, do we like actually care about people getting hurt? Does someone need to die again? It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. And you have Tank bitch ass defending him too. I can't stand it.
I'm gonna jump back in the chat, Art. Appreciate you letting me on.
It's just like ridiculous, man.
Art gone?
I don't know. Maybe he is gone. I don't hear him no more. I can't
All
hear
right.
him.
I guess we'll hold it down for him for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Canelo's gonna watch this dude. I don't care about this fight, but I think Tank is a clown. He is such a. I can't stand Tank, bro. Like Tank is a woman beater, bro. I don't care what Tank says about anything. He puts his hands on women. He did that multiple times, and now he's. But Tank, everyone's cheating when Tank accuses everyone of cheating when he's fighting them. Oh my god, these guys are cheating. They weigh more pounds than me. Oh my god, he's on steroids. But then now a dude actually pops dirty. Now it's a whole conspiracy. Like Tank is a weirdo, bro.
So
I
he
can't
was
stand him.
saying that he only said that last year because he was trying to promote a fight when
Whatever.
he was Ryan. So then you a lying ass nigga. So
Yeah,
then I
he's
shouldn't
lying.
believe anything you say then. So you a
Yep.
liar then.
Yep.
So if you a liar, why would I believe you about this then?
Yep. That's a very good. That's a very good point.
You're probably just trying to promote your fight again.
Yep. I hope it doesn't sell well. But I really can't stand Tank, bro. I don't like him. I just think I don't think he's a good person. One, I think he just ruins the sport. Yes, he's a very
Okay, I'm
skilled
back.
fighter.
I'm back. What y'all talking about right now?
We just talking about how Tank's a hypocrite.
Oh yeah, man. And then his fans want us to like be his groupie too, and I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. This nigga just disrespected the sport of boxing by riding with Ryan Garcia during this crazy ass shit. You think I'm gonna support that shit? Hell no. And then this nigga talking about he's fucking with not for Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. Like, come on, bro. And you got fans saying that, yeah, he'll beat Spence. All right, bro.
Tank fans think he beat everyone. Like, I'm dead ass, bro. Like, they think he beats Floyd. They think he beats every fighter ever.
They told me that. They told me that he beats Pretty Boy Floyd. He's gonna knock him out. I have receipts of them saying
Bro, I've seen Ray Jackson post that, bro. They're so stupid.
that.
He's the
Speaking of Ray
biggest Tank
Jackson,
dickhead I've
so,
ever seen,
so
bro.
you see how Ray Jackson he posts all this shit, this anti-Haney shit, right? And everybody's all agreeing with it. Now I'm saying, hey, I'm rooting for Frank Martin, and everybody's treating me like I'm public enemy number one. Like, damn, it was all good when Ray was saying fuck Haney and all that, but now I'm saying, hey, I'm riding with Frank over Tank. Oh, you're the bad guy. You're doing the most. I just don't get it. That
And
I'm a
then they'll
Tank
tell you
fan,
to stay on
but
code.
I'm a
At least you're
boxing fan
choosing a
first.
black guy.
I know, right?
Like, yeah, to see niggas defending Ryan is crazy to me.
Des
And then I
Bryant,
realized they're
that
Tank fans.
football deep, that do football
Yeah,
player
they're
Deep
Tank fans.
Samuels.
Debo Samuel's a bitch, bro. He got locked up by Trent McDuffie. Had his ass in jail. Literally, he was so bad that the coach literally was talking about getting new receivers because he's so bad at separating. Like he has no place to talk.
I don't even watch football, but I'm like, who the fuck
I
is this
did.
lame ass nigga? And then
I did.
they show video of him hitting the puncher bag.
I don't care,
He
bro.
look fucking crazy.
Devin Haney's like only 30 pounds. Devin Haney's like 170. Like he's actually really big.
Yeah, and folks was like, and it was so funny is I think somebody that knows or some female that knows Debo. Anyways, she was trying to say, oh well, Dev thinks he can beat him, Debo, and knock his ass out. And everybody in the comment section was like, whoa, I know we hate Dev, but let's be real here. Let's be fucking real here. They
Yeah.
showed a video Debo hitting the fucking pads. That nigga looked terrible.
You wouldn't be able to touch him, bro. A lot of people like I see those like street challenges. They can't even touch like boxers that aren't even that good. They can't even like you see them like you see them challenges where they like put gloves on people and they make them fight in the street against like a
Yeah.
boxer. They get them to get money. Those cats they don't even be able to touch them, bro. Like these dudes aren't even world champion level. Imagine a world champion. You're not touching them.
Let's be real. Somebody, she said, Shala, yay. She said, these demons will be celebrating Dev's demise. Yeah, bro, I've never seen it where a guy that's a proven cheater, not proven cheater by us, but proven cheater by the other side. Which when I mean other side, I mean like, Vada and all that shit. Proven cheater by Vada and all that, and everybody's supporting that guy instead of the champion, the
Yeah.
one, the victim of the cheating.
Now all of a sudden Vada's bad, but before they're on Vada's like that. It's so crazy, bro. Like y'all are using Vada, y'all do all this other stuff. Now all of a sudden, because like Devin and Bud use Snack, now Snack's the devil. Now we don't know. Like, bro, like that whole stuff with Snack has been clear, bro. He's changed. Get over it. God, it's so annoying. Like,
Tank
like
said he Tank said he ain't never using Vada ever.
sure, yeah, because he wants to, yeah, because he wants to use steroids too.
Nah, I feel like he just talking shit because the minute they
He's
start
so
talking about
emotional.
rolling out them defamation lawsuits, niggas gonna shut up. Say how y'all see Frank versus Tank. I'm rooting for Frank to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tank wins because he's projected to fucking win. Let's be real. But I'm still rooting for for Frank because I want to see Javante brought back into reality and his fans. Sorry, you're gonna show the fight. Hell no. Said I got Ghost. Me too. Me too. I'm rolling with the Ghost.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna jump in the comment section.
oh,
I appreciate
oh,
you
I
letting
was
me know.
okay. Okay, I thought I couldn't. I thought y'all couldn't hear me for a good second.
Peace.
Nah, but I'm about to watch this Canelo fight too. Man, what you think about the Canelo Mungia fight? You think it's gonna be competitive for real? I don't know. Mungia is younger. He has good offense.
So, man, if it was gonna be a tough fight, you think Canelo would take the fight?
No, but sometimes it is a cherry pick going wrong.
Yeah, but come on, man. Canelo's too good. McGee is too like, come on.
I
Mungie
know.
ain't fighting nobody, bro, to get this. God, I know we say that a lot for people, but like he's really fought in nobody, bro. He's really fought nobody. Who was his best win? Like, oh my god, I'm trying to think.
Gabe Rosado. Oh
He's
no,
like,
nah. His best win is motherfucking John Ryder.
oh wow, John Ryder. I'm so impressed. Yeah, I mean,
Bro, the
come on.
fact that they use John Ryder as this person that they could just use as a mutual opponent to make it seem like, oh, he stopped John Ryder and Canelo went 12 or John Ryder. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. And
Yeah,
I was looking at John Ryder in both fights. John Ryder, he just showed up to the Mungia fight, bro. He was not in the type of shape that he was against Canelo fighting Mungia. Let's be real. He was there to fucking collect a paycheck and help them build up a Canelo versus Mungia fight.
yeah. Like
That's
Mungie,
that's it. That's it. There's no special effects, no nothing. That's it.
yeah. I mean, Mungie is not a good fighter, bro. Like, let's be real. He was ducking Andre. He was ducking like Charlo. He
And
didn't want no
it
smoke with
paid
those
off.
guys.
It definitely
He
paid
did pay
off
off.
because
Yeah.
now he has the Canelo fight.
And they didn't get the Canelo fight. Well, Charlo could have gotten it if he wasn't like wherever he's doing. But Andre was the one to get that fight.
Look at the press conference between Canelo and Mungia and the weigh-in, bro. There was no drama between Canelo and Mungia. No
Mm,
nothing.
Mungie knows
Nigga,
his role.
Mungia is just happy to be there. Like, what the
Oh
fuck?
God, he knows his role. He's like, I will go down in round five for you, my Mexican God. Remember, what did they call it? Like God Nello?
Yeah,
I will go
God
down in
Nello. Yeah, like what the fuck?
God Nello. He
And
knows he
and it's
did.
like it's crazy because it's like, damn man, Canelo, you're a good fighter. We can see that with our eyes, but it's like we know you have limitations, and you're showing that by your opponent selection.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking
he's not.
Mungia, like Mungia, he's been boxing since the HBO fucking days, man. My
He
first
ain't
time
fought
seeing
nobody.
Mungia was him beating the shit out of Saddam Ali, looking like a fucking junior middleweight against a fucking welterweight.
Yeah, I mean, Mungia is Mungia, man. It's disappointing. Like to say, it's disappointing. He
What
ain't like
happens if he wins though? I really don't want
if he
Mungia
wins
to win for
Canelo,
me.
it's
I really
over,
want
bro.
Benavidez. I want Benavidez to stop Canelo.
Me too. If he wins Canelo, it's over. Canelo needs to retire. If he can't beat Mungia, it's over. Like he ain't beating.
If he beats Mungia, you think the Benavidez fight is still on? No,
No, you're not
if he
fighting
loses
Benavidez,
to
bro. He
Mungia,
needs 200 mil. He needs
if he
200
loses
mil.
to Mungia, you think the fight is still on with Benavidez?
No. I feel like if he loses to Mungia, don't you feel like he loses all his luster? Like his whole thing now is that I beat everyone except for Mayweather, and when I go up in weight, even though it's not true, but like they'll be like, oh, he just the only reason why he lost because he went up in weight, you know. Canelo, only reason why Canelo lost was because
The
they went up in weight.
opponent selection is major, bro. That's facts. That's facts. It's like, damn, we know you're good, but look who you're fighting. You're fighting Mungia. Like, me personally, I named this fight the freshman versus the fucking senior, because that's what the fucking reminds me of. A senior fucking whooping on a fucking freshman. Like, it don't matter how many fights Mungia have. If he's 40 plus fights in, he's still too green for Canelo.
And like the skill set that he has is like tailor made for Canelo. Like, oh my god, he's
Tailor
gonna be
made.
right
Like
there.
you're gonna be sitting in the inside with Canelo, trying to trade with him. You have no defense. No
Yep.
matter how many, bro. It don't matter if he goes to Freddie Roach, if he goes to Eric Morales, whoever. He has no defense, and that's not changing. It's not changing. It's not.
Yeah, and he's just it's over, man. I mean, we all know the result. Canelo's gonna knock him out. His fans are gonna go crazy. And he's gonna say, "This is the best Canelo. Nobody beat this Canelo." Like he
Yeah,
always does.
man. And my thing is sometimes I be feeling like Canelo fights. It may be fixed, man. Like you
I don't.
never know, bro. What if Mugia goes in there and fucking takes a knee to a body shot? Like
I could see, bro. Mungia got no. Canelo hits hard, and Mungia got no defense. I see that happen. Like remember, did we forget? Didn't Mungia get hurt by Gabe Rosado in that fight multiple times?
Mungia really lost to a guy named Dennis Hogan,
Yeah, like
a guy that fucking Charlo beat with ease.
yeah. So I mean, like this guy is like Mungia is not like he gets hurt a lot. Like he can get hurt. It's not like he's invincible. So I
He's
mean, he's
been
gonna
hurt way too many times in fights.
wait
I
for
still
him.
remember watching the fight with Mungia. I think it was Mungia versus Spike O'Sullivan or something.
Yeah, he got
And
hurt multiple times, bro.
he got caught with a good fucking hook or some shit. And I seen Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya face like they were just so worried, like, oh my God, like, damn, he just got hit. Hopefully he doesn't quit. They know this guy isn't ready for Canelo, but it is what it is,
And that's
man.
the bad. I mean, he's never gonna be ready, so might as well pass him, right?
Who's on the other card?
I don't know, a bunch of Mexicans I don't care for.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I ain't even trying to watch that shit for real. I just want to see Canelo Munguia fight.
I heard
I
that.
heard Staniosis came back after 2 years.
I heard what's it called fought too. Brandon Figueroa. He fought.
Yeah. But I don't really like his style either.
Yeah, I don't really care about those guys.
But yeah, man, I'm more excited about this Frank versus Tank fight than any fight right now because
I feel like Tank gonna stop him, man. I mean, I don't like how Tank looked in that weigh-in, bro. Like it looked like he knew he was going like some of the he wasn't matching Tank's energy. Like Tank was hella disrespecting him, and it's like, bro, you should be like on
oh,
your
you talking about
like,
the press conference?
yeah, man. Like
Here's my thing on that. Frank is from the Midwest, man. He's not from the East Coast. Like he's not too much of a trash talker type of guy.
I get that.
Midwest guys are more of like a we're gonna when it's time we'll handle business. It's more of like we don't do too much talking, and that's what he said. Like, bro, I don't do too much talking. You never really see Frank do too much talking in any press conference. He's more of like a show you. I can show you more than I can tell you type of guy. And I'm interested in that fight. I cannot wait to see what happens, man. A lot of folks are picking Javante by KO,
Me
but
too.
we do got to keep in mind this is Javante's first time fighting somebody that's going to be on the same level of athleticism. I wouldn't say power wise, but Frank does have a lot of power. He has stopped guys or hurt guys late in the fight, so
Yeah.
that's still there. The thing is, Gervonta's projected to win based off his experience. He even said it like, "Bro, I've been boxing since 7. You started boxing when you're like 16, like you know." But then again, it makes people ask, like, "Damn, why are you fighting him if if you're levels above this guy?"
Tank only takes easy fights. Why take tough fights when your fans don't expect you of it and you're still gonna cash out? Like Tank could fight a Tank could fight a cab driver. They'd be like, "Hey man, take a beat through everywhere, man. What are you talking about?"
I literally seen it, man. And they get mad at me when I bring it up. I'm like, bro, y'all was just calling Frank Martin a 30-year-old prospect.
Now he's a great opponent.
Have you heard that? The 30-year-old prospect thing?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, they were calling him a 30-year-old prospect. The fight gets signed. Now Frank Martin is a they said he's a better fighter than Devin Haney. Like, bro, come on now. I
He's
like
not.
Frank, but don't do that shit.
Yeah, he's not.
My girl,
I've not
she said silent killers. Exactly. Silent killers. The loudest in the room, he's the loudest in the room for a reason.
on the East Coast is different, man. We talk a bunch. And that's why I just can't like if you disrespecting me, bro, I gotta buck up, man. Nah. You're not gonna show a video of me you knocking me out supposedly. I'm gonna sit there and just I'm gonna have to punch you. I'm not gonna lie. It's just different, man. Out here, man, you just don't play like that. Out here, man. I just could never imagine doing that. I, if he would have, man, I don't know. A lot of ish times I would have bucked up, but he didn't do that. And was just like, man, I don't know. Maybe it's my bad for expecting that, but it felt like he was like being like docile in certain parts. So, and I feel like Tank felt to me way too confident. Most time he's not that confident. But like he'll talk shit. Like he was like really, really, really confident. It seemed like,
You
and then
think he was really confident in this fight? I mean, this press conference?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I like that though. You can tell that both fighters are not scared of each other. I don't know why people saying Frank Martin is scared. I don't see any fear in his eyes. I feel like Frank Martin's the type of guy that he's actually ready to fight right the fuck now. I like the fact that he said he's been studying Javante Davis.
Yeah, hopefully that studying works off. Derek James said he doesn't study his opponents, which he should.
They've been
But he
watching Tank
probably did
all
that.
of his
He came with a
fights.
pretty good game plan against Devin Haney. Uh, doing that left hook when he threw that jab. That was smart.
He said what?
But maybe he does though, since the Devin Haney game plan was pretty good.
The game plan for Devin Haney was pretty good.
Yeah, every time you know how Devin keeps his hand down when he throws his jab, it leaves
Yeah.
it open for the hook. So and every
It was
time,
just throw the left hook immediately.
yeah, ever since he put that jab to the left hook in, he caught him a bunch. Because that's one thing Devin needs to fix. That I hope his pops like works on that with him.
He
I
wasn't
mean,
expecting.
otherwise his
Dev
jab is like
wasn't.
perfect.
He wasn't expecting the nigga to throw a fucking hook that goddamn fast. Like goddamn, man, that shit had that. I feel like it was the Pez, man, because Ryan is already naturally strong and naturally fast. So when you add a combination of that, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Devin Haney brain was on the moon when he got hit with that first shot.
Yeah, and
I really feel like Devin was fighting off a pure instinct, man, after getting rocked.
that first time maybe they got rocked in that first round.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
first.
even still, like if his jab is not like that, the hook isn't open. You get what I'm saying? Like if he doesn't keep his hands down when he throws the jab, that hook's not open. You get what I'm saying? Like like for Bud's jab, it's like super compact. Like that hook's not like he has his arm out there, so it's gonna be able to like deflect some of that damage when it comes into him. While Devin Haney has to react. He has to change his whole guard up to react to that punch, so it's a little different. That just needs to be ironed out and fixed. Otherwise, his jab is phenomenal. I mean, he is like, I love the way he feints with it. I love the way he probes with it. He's great at managing this with that jab. It's just how he throws it, which needs to be corrected. And I hope that feel Haney is working on that because yeah, it's just an issue that you don't want to have. You know, why have that issue when you don't need it? That's
I
why I
don't
feel
like how folks put the blame on Devin Haney for losing to Apache, really, because in
I'm
my
not
opinion,
blaming him for losing him. I'm
no,
just
I'm
saying
not saying
in
that
the
you
future
are.
he
I'm
has
just
to
in
do
my
that.
opinion, it's like, damn, man. Like, oh shit, hold on.
I love Devin though. He was my favorite fighter. I don't. Maybe you don't see fear. I just. It's different in the East Coast, man. You can't let a dude disrespect you like that and like you not buck up, bro. Like, I don't like, man. My school. If anyone talk crazy to you, instantly you fighting. Like, it's not you not. We seen it later. As soon as a dude says something to you, you gotta throw hands. Like it's just
Man,
different.
but like I said, I'm from the Midwest, man. I remember in high school, we was making jokes or whatever with this dude. And this dude, he felt a certain type of way and he called me out. He's like, man, basically he wanna fight me at the school. And like he was just running around telling everybody how he gonna whoop my ass and all that. And I'm like, dude, you messed with the wrong one. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I didn't say nothing the whole day. Met him
Yeah.
after school. Met after school. I beat the shit out of this dude. I'm talking about beat the dog shit out of him. And I'm like, why even talk if you know what you're capable of doing? And I feel like Frank is the same type of guy where it's like you don't have to talk crazy. As long as you can handle business, you can handle business. And all that rah rah shit, it may not help Tank in the ring, man. Because what happens, like Frank Martin said, what happens if you miss, man? Don't fucking miss. Because if you do, I'm gonna get on your ass.
He is right. That his timing is super good. He don't
Yeah,
miss shots. I mean, even with that Ryan Garcia left hook crap,
but don't get it twisted. Tank get hit in fights. He got hit by Ryan in that fight a couple times. A drain Ryan said, "I don't see no
so
fear
good.
either. He's not shook," and that's what I said too. I don't see no fear in him. Fear is talking a whole bunch of bullshit, saying that like Tank was trying to bait Frank. He was trying to bait him. Uh, he was trying to bait him by talking about his girl and all this shit. Like, come on now, that's not what we here to talk about. We here to talk about this goddamn fight. I feel like other fighters would have start going at it with him like, oh, don't be talking about my girl and all that shit. Nah, fuck all that. When you talking about some bullshit, let's talk about this fight at hand, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
Said Ryan made Tank hold on for a second there. He did get caught, but he's smart.
He
He's
did.
smarting up.
Yeah,
But do you think that Tank would have been able to beat the Ryan at that came in weighing at 143 on performance enhancing drugs
I don't know.
at 143?
I felt Devin Haney was outboxing him, so like maybe you say he doesn't get hit with like and like when you fight southpaws, that hook isn't as readily available as is as an orthodox fighter, you know, because the he like lead hand positioning, like that's his hand that's gonna be out there for that jab. So like it's gonna be way different how you defend it as a southpaw as opposed to an orthodox. So I basically comes down to, do you think he can outbox him like the way Devin was? And I think yeah. And of course, like Devin hit him with that like left hook that was crazy. And like, of course, Tank took it, but imagine if like maybe Tank when he throws that left hook, it drops him and he gets right up. But still, like, maybe that's enough for him to win. Like, because if Devin Haney gets a knockdown, that fight becomes like a draw or it's way closer. So, and he took 3 knockdowns too. So it's like I don't. I feel like some of the flaws that Devin Haney showed, Tank doesn't show. However, it is hard to say because the dude is on PEDs and he's like way,
It's
way, way
it's it's
bigger.
really hard to say, and it's a damn shame that he got caught with performance enhancing drugs. Like, man, why you couldn't just come into the fight on some fair fight shit, man? But the question is, why did you come in on Peds against Dev, but not Peds against Tank?
He told you in the bro. He's always told us that he thinks Devin Haney is a better fighter than Tank. He's always said that. He's every single time he said that. Even after he beat Devin, he said Haney's a better fight, harder fight than Tank. I believe now after watching the fight, I believe that Devin Haney loses the Tank, but Ryan Garcia doesn't believe that. Ryan Garcia always thought Devin Haney was tough. He always said Devin Haney was his toughest opponent.
Mm, man, it's just so. What do you think is going to be the outcome of that situation? Because now they're being
I think he's
reported that.
gonna get suspended, and I think he's gonna pop through. I mean, it could be a messed up sample. I don't know how you. I'm never in the medical field. In my field, I mean, I'm chemistry. I hate chemistry, so like I know a little bit about chemistry, but I'm taking chemistry class right now. I hate chemistry. So, yeah, I mean, it's very hard. I mean, I have ran tests before. It's very hard that it's possible that when you're doing these chemical tests that, there's false positives, but two false
Not
positives,
not
same sample.
false positive for 3 performance enhancing
Yeah,
drugs
that's
at
saying for
the same.
3 performance enhancing drugs is it's a little very unlikely. I get maybe one, we may have, because certain tests, like certain carbons and how they're like constructed are very like similar to each other. So it's like the same like reagent that you use to test it. It may also show up on there. But three is kind of crazy, and one is an antibiotic, which has nothing to do with the SARMs. So like that's also like very eye questioning.
I am also because it was easier to sit and counter the left hook. I just don't see that fight ever happening. Just might not.
Two scoops is 1,200 calories. Amazing. No, it's only 340.
Man, I don't even know who's all on this undercard. I'm surprised Barrios on the undercard.
Oh no, no, a bunch. It's 630 calories per scoop. Okay, cool. Let's go. But yeah, man, it's just I'm super disappointed. Like I really wanted Devin to win that fight so bad, bro, because I know what this fight would have done for Devin if he wins, bro. He is the face. I mean, how many pay-per-views did that fight do? I heard it did really well. I heard it did like 900,000.
Yeah, hopefully, but who knows, man.
I just know what it could have done.
I'm actually about to get off this live real quick.
Yeah, me too, man. I
I
actually
might
like.
I might hop back on for the Canelo fight, but I ain't feeling this undercard. I gotta go in the crib, give me some food.
Yeah,
But
please.
I'm gonna fuck around and go live again for the Canelo fight. Probably do some live commentary and some shit.
Yeah,
But all
salute.
right, I'm gonna catch up with you guys.